How does the Green Shadow Natural Whetstone perform? Let's find out together. At the end of this video, you guys are going to see me shave with this razor, so make sure you guys stick till the end. I'm using this vintage Bismarck, and I'm testing how the edge is at the beginning. By the way, that edge has a black shadow edge. I'm just going straight from the black shadow to the green shadow. And as you guys can see, it is really dense and the water is just sitting right on top. The slurry stone looks like a perfect size. It has the same pattern, and the way that you slurry it is just perfect. Unlike my previous experiences with the black shadow, there seems to be no scratching with the slurry stone on the base stone. So right off the bat, that's a plus. However, I gotta be honest, I did not really much enjoy honing on the slurry that this produced. I felt like the razor was wanting to stick. I felt like it was skipping a little bit. Throughout the video, you guys are going to see me switch to oil, and when I switched to oil, I got some really good results. That doesn't mean that I didn't refine the edge, because halfway through, I'm going to bring a packing peanut when I finish on water, and I think that the packing peanut did better, but I did not like how the razor was feeling when I was just using water and slurry. So in the future, how would I use a razor like this? I would probably just do like my caudicle dial-a-cut and then finish on the slate, or my JNAD progression and finish on the slate. Here I'm making sure I evaluate the stone, and like I was telling you guys, this is the halfway mark, checking how the razor did. And I think there was a improvement on the black shadow edge. This is how the razor looks on the microscope after water. I'm cleaning off the stone. I used a paper towel to clean the stone, and so you have like these little mini particles. I'm using my hand to remove them before I go with the cage blade honing oil. You guys don't really need that much. I'm just tapping on the stone, and look how I can just cover the entire surface. You really don't need that much. And I really like oil. I feel like oil gives a very smooth and keen edge, and I can feel like almost like this, the best way I can explain it is like this wire feeling or sound. It feels really good, and here I go, just feeling myself and doing some quick laps on the oil. Now, just because I'm honing pretty quick, that does not mean you guys should do this. You guys should make sure you have good quality strokes. It's something that you get with time. Another important point, switch your stone. Like, you're always using one side of it. Try to get like this routine of like moving it around and using the other side of the stone. Here, I am like pulling the edge, and doing these stropping strokes. I don't do too many of them, and I always go back to forward strokes. Whether that makes a better edge or not, man, I couldn't tell you. Doesn't matter. I'm just playing around with it, seeing how the razor feels, and as you guys can see, just using two pinkies, I feel like the packing peanut got better. But I want to show you guys with the hanging hair test. This is my girl's very fine hair. With the grain, I believe this is called, it is just popping, and then I switch over to the quote-unquote harder side. It's actually like a more silent side, but yeah, that is how your razor should perform. I want to show you guys the final image on the microscope. It's not the best, but there's a significant improvement in the edge quality, in my opinion. All right, so it's time to do the comparison with the green shadow that I got from Wes and the black shadow that I got from Greg Galland. Thank you both. Today, I'm going to be shaving with all Peraso products. I am using the white Peraso. I got this huge box from El Mezcalero, Nick. You guys should check him out. This is the Peraso white. It brings the pre-shave, it brings the shave soap, and it also brings the aftershave splash. So here's the pre-shave. Let me get out of the way. That way you guys don't have a handsome man distracting you guys. The shave soap. And finally, the aftershave. And I love Peraso products, specifically the white. I haven't tried the other ones. I've only tried the shave soap, the white one, but I've never tried the pre-shave or the aftershave splash. So thank you very much, Nick. The Bismarck Collagen Bismarck Pre-Dovo with the green shadow edge. So let's see how it performs. If I had to say, it feels slightly better than the other one. Just 2 fingers. Brother. So that should tell the whole story. I had never tried the green before. That feels ridiculously good. And honestly, it might all just be because of the honing oil. I never used to hone with oil. When I first started, only water and soapy water. And I don't have the greatest microscope, but even on those cheap microscopes, you can tell that with oil, you just get this level of refinement that you don't get with water or soapy water. Don't use oil on every stone. Do your research first. Have I used oil on every stone? I have, because I make content and I like being informed before doing things. So I want to have first-hand experience. Nice long strokes. Are the long strokes the most efficient way of shaving? I don't know. It's just what works for me. It's just my style. So overall, the 2 shadows that I tested get the okay. They get great grades in my book. Yeah, they both performed really nice. They're not that different between each other. So if you get one, you might not get like that much more performance out of the other one. Like from the black shadow to this one, I see a slight more refinement on this one. But remember, I'm coming from the black shadow. It might just be the case that I needed to do a little bit more work on the slate. And by coming to the green shadow, I did that refinement, you know? And what I mean there is, maybe if I stayed on the black shadow longer, I would have gotten the same results. All right. So there was a good amount of residual slickness because of the Parasso shave soap. For the price, I mean, that is a great starting point to your wet shaving journey. You get three things: the pre-shave, which you might or might not need. I don't think you need it with Parasso. You get the shaving soap, and you also get the aftershave splash, which we're about to try. Going back a little bit to that point of refinement, I think sometimes we think that we need to jump into another stone in the progression. So let's just take the Japanese naturals, for example, to give synthetic stones a little break. Some guys might think, you know, I need to go from Botan to Tenju to get more refinement. And yes, you might get more refinement if the particle sizes are finer. But it might just be the case that you just need more time on that Botan slurry to get the refinement that you need. Sometimes you just didn't do enough work. And so with the black shadow and the green shadow, I can't tell you I maxed out on the black shadow, or in that case, I maxed out on the green shadow. I'll tell you this though, I got great shave from the black shadow, and I got a great shave from the green shadow. But it could have just been the case that if I had stayed on the black shadow a little bit longer, I might have gotten the same results that I did with the green. Like I'm telling you, the difference is just the tiniest of differences in performance. So the Parasso aftershave splash, it has like a nice coconut milk color. I don't know. I'm gonna shake it up. I have a feeling like it's thick. And it is thick. I like that. So this is not an aftershave, I'm sorry. This is what you would call a balm. And it has a beautiful, beautiful smell to it. All of the white is like very clean. So yeah, final thoughts on that. Green shadow, black shadow, both passed with flying colors. It could have been when I had my black shadow, I got a bad one, or I just didn't know enough at that time. A slate is a slate, so they all perform, to me, pretty similar. Like I think if I were to add the green Vermont here, I think it would perform similarly. See you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was awesome.